I installed OpenClaw on your Mac.
Do not install OpenClaw if you don't have proper security control for it. Don't get me wrong, I love OpenClaw. It is basically the Jarvis we've all been waiting for. It's open source, it's autonomous, and it hit 100,000 GitHub stars faster than almost any project in history. And it can read your files, manages your calendar, your email, your Slack, and your smart home, and it gets a lot of things done while you're asleep. But given an AI agent root access to your life, that's a Faustian bargain. Here are some cold hard facts for you. Right now, there are over 30,000 OpenClaw instances exposed to the open internet. And that cool new skill that you just downloaded from ClawHub Marketplace, research shows that almost 12%, and some say up to 15% of the community skills contain malicious instructions. And we're talking prompt injection, which is tricking your agent into ignoring safety rules and do bad things, or stealthily uploading your API keys to a random Discord webhook, or places like Modebook, where this is a Facebook for agents, where 1.5 million tokens were leaked together with 35,000 email addresses. So attackers don't really have to hack you anymore. They can hack your agent, which is always on and available and always have the key to your kingdom. So we just give up on AI agents? Of course, no. We just get smarter, right? Introducing DefenseClaw. This is a free open source security solution from Cisco that finally tames the beast. All right, let's take a look what DefenseClaw has to offer. First of all, it contains a couple of different modules. These are scanning module that can help to take a look all of the skills and MCP servers, and it look at your AI bill of material to make sure that the components that you install are safe. And it also does real-time inspection of all of the skills in MCP and other components too, to make sure there are no secret that are sent and sensitive information. And it also has a real-time guardrail that look at the prompts and the responses, whether there's any secrets or PII or prompt injection or exfiltration of data. And there's also a code guard that look at all of the code that it generates and see if there's any credentials or information that is sensitive. So if we expand the full diagram here, you can see that it works hand in hand with OpenClaw, and it scans all of the components and then inspect everything that's going through, and we route all of the messaging from OpenClaw to DefenseClaw, where we have a LLM guardrail that protects it. And it also works with third-party components. If you want to send all of the logs to Splunk or your own log collectors, you can do that as well. So, and it basically protects this holistic platform around your OpenClaw. And we can also take a look at what capabilities we have to offer. Let's say, for example, you can take a look at the guardrails. I got some examples for prompt injection. You could look at what if you do prompt injection, we can block it. And that's because we're looking at the prompts that's going through. And if you don't have protection, it will just go through the LLM. But if you have protection, it will say DefenseClaw detected potential security concern in the prompt, and it blocks it. And you can see full reports here. And in privacy, if there's any privacy in the prompt or the response, we can block it as well, going through our guardrails and give you a very detailed analysis that says, hey, you're trying to send your AWS credentials, and that's privacy information. You can also look at tools that you're about to install, like skills or MCPs. If you have a malicious skill, we can scan it, and we can also apply a quarantine that basically throw that skill into a different folder where you can't use it. And we tell you why do we think that skill is malicious. We tell you what is critical and give you a full analysis of why we think this skill is malicious. Same thing for MCP servers, so which we can show you all of the details. So malicious MCP is being rejected, and CodeGuard can actually detect any, let's say, privacy key in your prompt, and we can block that right away and we can show you exactly where we found that privacy, that private key, so we can detect and block that from being sent as well. So if you want to get further understanding, let's say, for example, I don't want to deploy this right away into my own environment. I want to see how it installs, and I want to test a couple scenarios and see whether this is really securing my environment. You can also use the OpenClaw security lab that I built. So basically, this is a hands-on lab where you're going to deploy OpenClaw, and then you're going to deploy a DefenseClaw, and you can explore a couple of the malicious skills and MCPs, and also the prompts, and see how we're blocking those malicious things. And you can also access a whole collection of labs. There are some AI defense capture the flag and some AI defense hands-on lab, MCP skill lab, and A2A to secure all different aspects of Gentic security. And OpenClaw security lab will give you the full experience that I talked about, that get you install OpenClaw and then secure it with DefenseClaw. So have fun with the lab. I'll see you there. Thank you.